Hello, 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 live from USA. Welcome, welcome. I'm Sherifa Nakalema. If you watch it later, today my topic is you can start a business. It's possible for you. My intention is to encourage you to start a business. I'm assuming you don't have one, but if you have one, that's great. Let's grow it big. My name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm in Virginia, USA. And let me see in the chat. Welcome, welcome Janet, welcome Moonlight, welcome Salma, welcome everyone. I change the time when I do these lives. Normally I come Sunday morning USA time, but now it's Sunday night USA time. It's actually 9:39 p.m. here, but I think this is the first one that I've done late like this. But I think I'll standardize it at around 9:30 p.m. US Eastern Time. Right now, I set it up for 9, but I realize it's a little bit maybe too early. What do you think? Is this a good time? You see my voice? My voice changed. For those of you who know, I traveled to Uganda. I just came back, and I think I talk too much. I was talking every day to people. So the voice, it has to heal. I just came back just 2 days ago. So the topic is you could start a business. The reason I say that, I believe, and I strongly believe, that every single family should have at least someone doing business. At least a person. Even if it's a mom or dad or a child, a son, a daughter, someone, a business needs to happen. Or grandma, grandpa, someone around. This has many advantages. I'll tell you a short story about my family. I think I grew up around businesses. It all started with my father in Uganda, East Africa. He always had a shop. This was like a wholesale shop, like basics of sugar and all that, but wholesale, he was selling, even some retail. And then later, after he died, we ended up changing it to a retail shop, selling spares, the oil and the basics for a car. The reason I remember that to be very important is because we never worried about basics, the basics in the family. If you needed to buy, like, okay, we call them groceries here in USA, but the basics of a home, you knew there was money. There was money. When you had the children going to school, there was money. You never worried about those simple basics. Now, I'm not saying quit your job. I'm not saying quit your job. But I'm saying start small, build something. And you know, you can build, apart from just the basics, like not worrying about the basics. Like they need sugar, you have to give them some cash. They want to go to this, buy some food, you always have to be the one. They say, oh, money for food, money. If you have a dedicated income, however small it could be, you know, at least you don't have to worry every day. I'm talking about the head of the household now. You don't have to worry every day that, oh, they're going to ask me for this or that. You may worry about the big things, like the home rent or the basics of the cars, or like bigger things. But as far as the basics, they're taken care of because this business you have. Now, that's the model of having a business like a shop at home, a store. But now, these days, we're taking that to another level. We're taking it online. And it's easier online. You know, I'm going to get into online. Offline, doesn't matter, you can still do it. Because when you talk business, you might think, oh, I don't have the money. I don't have the, like, you think about big things. But you can start small. And small can be online, like I said, but you can also be offline. Let's start with offline a little bit. If you have an idea, before I get into online, if you are thinking you don't have an idea, look around. Look around, see your friends. What are they doing? Some people, I just came back from Uganda. Aula, I just talked Aula, I'm calling Aula. I know you're not here, but you may watch it later. He talked about an idea of just getting fruits. Like in Kampala, you buy fruits and chop them up and in small pieces, like, and then you mix them up like pineapple and an apple and something. You put them in a little container and you sell them. You sell them. You could even cut them up and go them at work to your friend at work, co-workers. They buy them, they eat, you make a little profit. And you know, by selling, that's those fruits. He talked about the idea. I encouraged him to start it. By the time I left Kampala, he had already started it. He had already started it. Just buying the pineapples and buying the mangoes and buying the watermelon and all, cutting them up and putting those little pieces like in little containers and packing them and going with them to work. And the workers are eating. You have enough money to take you through like maybe 2 days. Just profit. Can you imagine that? Now, when you get your salary will be for bigger things. Something as simple as that. So look around what other people are doing. Still in the African mode, people fry things like chapati or whatever. But now, if you're watching me and you're in a country like here where you can't do that kind of thing, then come online. Because there you can start small with those ideas, but in America you can't start a business small. The only business, these are big things. They do big, everything is big. You can start something online. For you, if you're not in like a setting of like the African setting, I invite you to come online. In fact, I have links in the description of this video, this live. I have links. Let me see if I can drop one in the chat. Let me drop a link in the chat to show you what I'm talking about. Because one of them, I'm dropping a link now for you. If you want to learn the basics, you can go right there on that. Online now. Step by step by step. I have my friend Anthony Morrison, he can teach you. That's the link I just dropped. But there are others actually. I have others, especially if you are not, you are in like the UK, USA, Canada. I have another one. Let me not waste time on links. They are right there below this video. Online, you can start free. Free. Okay, you pay $7. I mentioned $7. I support people to pay the $7 because this is just for learning at the beginning. Like there is a $15 challenge, the challenge, that one is $7. And there is Partner with Anthony is also $7. Once you pay the $7, you get to know the basics of what you have to do. Then the challenge, after the challenge, if you decide to go with the challenge, it's free to start. And this is affiliate marketing. This time, you don't have to think of a product. Remember I talked about pineapples and fruits and all that? You don't need to do that when you are online. Because online, I'm saying, promote other people's product. Because this is a proven concept. You don't have to start it. It's already done. You just decide, I want to promote whatever. Books. Are you into books? Then promote books. And it's easier with social media. You're going to say, how do I sell? How do I do it? You promote using social media. TikTok is hot these days. All you have to do is choose what you want to talk about to promote. I say it's in health, wealth, and relationships. I have a whole video. The video before this one, I was detailing that, where you could choose what to promote. Then you go sign up. It's free to sign up. You go TikTok, start your TikTok, you start talking about this thing, and you put a link, and people are buying, and money is coming to the bank. As easy as that. But I'm saying, don't rush. First learn. So click on those links I have below this video, so you learn the basics, and you get to me. Because when you put your email, you get an email from me, Sherifa Nakalema. Watch out for the one coming to you. There is a phone number in those emails that are coming to you. Get to me, I'll share with you how to do it. I even have a Facebook group, so you can get into all that. But the purpose of this message is to say, it's possible for you to start a business. It's easy actually, but it's also necessary. It's necessary. I'll give you another example. There is, I don't know if you're familiar about the anthrax story. There's an anthrax story here in USA where these bad people were sending envelopes that had a biological agent. They call them biological agents. Like the powder. The powder. If you open that envelope, people died. Some people from post office. Even the intention was to kill the big people. Like they were sending these envelopes to big people, and if the person opened the envelope and it sniffed on that, whatever agent they had in the envelope, it was powder, anthrax, they would die. Many people died. Now, that was a very sad story. It was scary here in USA. About 6 years ago or more, when it happened, you can read about it. Anthrax. Let me type it in the chat. The anthrax scare that came in America. Anthrax. Let me spell it for you. You can go read about it. Anthrax. So that anthrax led to, they had to clean up wherever it was. They had to clean up. Then I was reading about who did the cleaning. It's a complicated process. And one of them, one company was actually, they contracted one company right here in Fairfax. I'm in Virginia. Close to where I am, Fairfax, Virginia. This company that participated in the cleaning up was originally owned by parents of these children. So they owned the cleaning company, the parents started the cleaning company, but then the children grew it into a big thing. I could not believe what the kids did. The reason I'm bringing this story, the parents started the cleaning company, small, but the children made it big after the parents. In fact, I think the parents were even still alive, but the son and daughter made it big, and it was only hiring actually US citizens. That's what I was reading about. You know, I own a cleaning business, so I'm interested in other cleaning businesses. But when I saw what the children did, they participated in cleaning up. That means they're doing cleaning at another level. Biological agents. Now, if you don't think this is going to help your family, it's like how we changed our daddy's. He used to sell basics, like basics or home use, like sugar and all that. But we changed it to selling car product, car parts, and oil, and brake fluid, and all that. So we also changed it, modified it. So your children could actually make it big. Let me show you. If you are not motivated to start a business, look at this. Do you know that many companies you see today, they're actually last names, the names of people who started these? Let me give you an example. Maybe you're familiar with. The familiar names like Walmart, familiar names like, in fact, I have a list here. There's Abbott Laboratories, Adidas, there is Bayer, Bloomberg, there's Boeing, I have a list here I'm reading, Casio, Chevrolet, Colgate, Palmolive, Dell, Delight, DHL, Express, Dow Jones, there is Ferrari, there is Forbes, Ford Motor, there are so many companies, Goodyear, I'm reading HP, I'm reading Honda, I'm reading all these, JP Morgan, Johnson & Johnson, Kawasaki, Clark, Coles, all these, McDonald's, Mercedes, they are names of people. They are names of people. You could start something just for legacy. Walmart, I already said Walmart, Wendy's, Yamaha. These are names of people. How about creating a legacy for yourself, for your family? You name it your last name. The children could surprise you. They could even take it public. It could become an international name. So I'm encouraging you to start a business. It doesn't matter if you do it online. If you want to do it online, come. I'll help you with that. You know, when you do affiliate marketing, these days when I talk about affiliate marketing, I don't call it just make money online. No. I'm encouraging people to start real businesses. Real businesses. Even because I have some accounting knowledge, I encourage people to do it the right way, to protect yourself from being sued, those other liabilities. So I'll say, Carl, make it an LLC. Let me go to the chat and ask you, if you had to start a business, What business would you start? Now I'm in the chat. What business would you start? Put in the chat, please. If you watch this later, no, not in the chat. Put in the comments. If you had to start a business, small, because I know my audience here is not big, it's small. What could you start? Put in the comments. Janet, if you had to start a business, what business would you start? Because normally I talk about online only, but I'm talking offline too. Because of the communities, where you are maybe. I've just been in Uganda. Ooh, going online is not easy. So now I know. That's why I used to sponsor people when they were doing the cash flow quadrant book with data. It's not easy to be online for too long. Yet, if you want to do business online, then you need Wi-Fi and all that's expensive. So look local, go like the Aula way, find something to fry, something to sell around your area. Look at what other people are doing. But I'm not encouraging you to start a shop, because a shop or a store, because those are expensive. So if you have money, enough money to start a real store, then I would say no, don't do that. Come online, because that money paying for rent for 6 months and all that, that's a lot of money. Come spend it online. That means you are able to buy the Wi-Fi, you are able to afford to buy the computer and all that stuff you need to be online. So don't do that. I'm encouraging you to go local if you are like you don't have much money, you're small. This we're also talking about the idea of making soap. Soap is very easy. You can make it at home and sell it. Okay, what could you start? Janet, what business could you start? Salma, Moonlight, which business? I see more people, but they're not chatting. Please put in the chat. I want to see your name. What business could you start? Please start it. And also, when the children grow up around a business, their mindset is different. Their mindset is different. You are giving them a choice. They could grow up to be business owners themselves, or they could be employees. That's fine too. But I'm saying, let's have a business in the family, so that we start learning about income and expenses and profit and loss, because with a business you can't avoid those terms. It will help. You never know. From your children, one of those children could take it big. Like I said, the anthrax company, I could not believe. They grew it into a real big company, just cleaning, but cleaning on a high level. They were not just cleaning, like regular cleaning. They were doing it on another level. Or teaching online. Okay. I didn't mention something. Thank you, Jared, for mentioning teaching online. Because, see, when I talk about affiliate marketing and I say promote other people's products, actually, if I have knowledge, if there is some kind of knowledge that you have, do you know you can create a course, a short course? And if you are that kind, now I was trying to avoid putting more links. I have to put another link, because this one is specific. If you are interested in, if you have some knowledge and you want, I'm getting the link, and you think you could create a course, you're knowledgeable enough that you can encourage other people to come learn what you know, you develop a short course. So let me put a link in here for you, because then you are better off doing the one with the challenge. This one here, let me give it to you. Watch this video. So when you come here and you see the chat replay, it will be showing you when I shared this link. Watch that video, because you need to be in the challenge. If you stay around my channel here, you see when I talk about the 15-day challenge, that's the one you need. Because they're going to show you how to package it, how to create a business out of what you know. You can start off small by giving something for free, like some download or some like a PDF. You create it, then you promote that to make people aware of what you know, what you do, like a short course for free, and then you invite them to the one that's paid. So people are here online just designing courses for you. All you have to do you know, you could just make a speech. You could just speak, the one I'm speaking here. Someone comes and transcribes what you're speaking, and they design a course for you. There are even people, copywriters, if you have some money, they write it out for you. As long as you do the technical part, you talk about the basics, you don't have to be a good writer. There are people who can write it out for you. There are people who can put images for you. There are people, all you can, but at least you'll be able to at least speak it out. They write it down for you, or write it down in your own way, but the technical way, and other people are going to make it better for you, create downloads or create video series. I'm telling you, this is passive income for you. Now you've taken it to another level, because you sell these courses. All you have to do is promote online, and money goes to your bank. So simple, so simple. So please, how about Salma? Salma, how do you want to, what business could it be? So Janet, I invite you, if you want to teach online, I don't know what kind of teaching you want to do, because you can develop a way where you invite people like on Zoom calls, that they pay you for the Zoom. What kind of teaching do you want to do, Janet? It can be one-on-one teaching, but one-on-one teaching, for the people who have done it, it's tiresome. You can do maybe group teaching, but course is better, because the course is, automated. You can just promote it, people go learn at their own time. But if you're teaching like on specific time, someone has to be ready, you have to be ready. Those kind of things, they fail. They're hard to keep up with. The course is the better way. So I'm making this a little bit short because of my voice too. And I was testing out the time. What do you think about this timing? Please leave in a comment. Put in a comment. I think I'll make it like 9:30 p.m. USA Eastern Time. Like right now we're chatting from Malaysia. That's around 9:30 a.m. for you. But when the time changes here, then it will be like 10:30 a.m. for you. Is that a good time, or it's better earlier? Janet, is it a good time, or it's better to come a little bit earlier? Leave a comment for me. For the rest of you who are my regular viewers, you're going to see this as a replay, as it will be a video. Because when I finish on here, we're going to have it as a video. Again, I encourage you to come to start a business. If you can't come online here with me, at least do it locally. Look around, talk to your friends. What are they doing? Pick up ideas, what you can do. I'm sure with the little money you have, or maybe if you have much, come online. It's easier online. But the little money you have, I'm assuming you have little, start slowly. Your children, if you don't do it for yourself, do it for your children. I'm assuming you have children. Because they're going to learn how a business is created, and they may end up creating a big one. You'll be surprised. And it may end up to be your family legacy. Something small. You see people talking about recipes like their grandparents and growing it into something big. So you start. But for those of you who want to be online, let me add the Facebook group. My Facebook group, come join me. I said I'm traveling to Uganda, and when I come back, I'm going to be focused on those people who want to start businesses. So this is the beginning. I invite you. Okay, it's a good time. Okay, it's a good time. I think we'll continue to do it around this time. So do you prefer Saturday, Jana? Do you prefer to be your Monday morning or your Sunday morning? Because I could change these and do them Saturday night. If I do them Saturday night here, it will be Sunday morning for you. What do you think? I think we could try that next time. I come Saturday instead of Sunday. Today is Sunday night. And it's Monday for you. It may not be good. So next time, I'm going to, because I'm testing, I'll schedule this Saturday night, my time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, so that it's 9:30 a.m. for you, Janet, in Malaysia. But on Sunday, on a Sunday. Let's try that and see until we get to the right timing. I'll share this video with all the... I just shared my Facebook group. Oh, Huzaifa is here. Woo! That's very early, Huzaifa. It's 5 a.m. for you. Welcome, Huzaifa. Huzaifa, I'm here saying, start a business, please. Start a business. I was about to close it now. I see more people coming. I don't know. More people are coming, more people are waking up. So if you had to start a business, Huzaifa, let me just welcome Huzaifa, just joined in, and it's 5 a.m. What would it be? Huzaifa, what would it be? Please next time expect me very early. If you are in Africa, very early Sunday morning. I'm doing this. This is showing up for you on Monday morning, but I'll try to move it to Saturday so you see it Sunday morning. And for those in USA, please subscribe to this channel and hit on the notification bell so you see me when I try to schedule it long enough so you see it waiting. Come join me, because you in USA, as I end it, USA or any other country where you have internet access is such a blessing. I'm telling you, internet access, consistent internet access is a blessing. So please use that blessing to create something. Don't just be on social media just enjoying other people's content. Create your own. Create your own. Participate in this new movement, especially affiliate marketing is the easy way. It's the easy way to start. So I encourage you to come. Below this video, there is links. Also, I'm sharing this link again. No, that's a Facebook group. Yeah, Facebook group again. Come to my Facebook group. Then I'll direct you, depending, because when you get close to me, I'm going to hear about your story, because you get my phone number. Then I'll advise you accordingly. I could say, this is, depending on your resources, this is good for you or this is not good for you. Because I've been around. I own my own business, and I encourage you to please do the same. You never know. Your name could be your legacy. I mean, you can name it your name, you can name it whatever you want, but as long as you choose to name that business something, that's your legacy. Leave it when you go. Your children could make it, and you could make it public, like a publicly traded corporation. All those companies I mentioned earlier, most of them are public. So start simple, start small, just have 1 hour there, and you can do it. Find me, and I'll be here to support you. Please share this video. I know this is the first time I've done this live at this time, but it's intentional. It's intentional. I'm trying to get into new countries, but I'm not forgetting you, the ones who have supported this channel for a long time. But I'm trying, and I noticed that actually internet access is the tough thing in Africa, so I think I have to move into other communities, but I'm not forgetting you also. Other communities who can really use this knowledge. I'm about to leave. If you have a question, if you have a comment, put in here, the chat. Huzaifa, you didn't tell me, which business could you start? Start small. But the important thing about business, you have to be consistent. You cannot stop. You're not going to get results really quickly. It takes time. But once you get it right, I mean, you get to the certain point, then like online, it's become to be even automated. Oh, why restaurant? Huzaifa is saying he wants a restaurant. Okay, I won't say restaurant, Huzaifa, because that's a big investment. That's a big investment. My job here is to talk to you about what's reasonable, remember SMART goal? The SMART goal is achievable. So Huzaifa, you want to be a lawyer. I don't know why you are now putting restaurant business. I would say maybe not yet for you, because the restaurant business is a heavy investment. I would say no to that, Huzaifa, especially coming from you, the lawyer. In fact, for you, I would put you in the category of, remember when I talked about gaining knowledge and creating a short course? That's where I'd say you'll be going. Master something and create courses about it, okay? That's where I would say not for you, because I know you. Restaurant, no. Not for you. It's a heavy investment at this point, because it will involve getting two loans and all that. You don't want that, right? Also, your career as a lawyer. I don't know why you want to a restaurant. That's just my opinion. Think of something else. Online is the best way. It's easier. I know people who have done restaurants. It's a heavy investment. Okay, I think I'm leaving. I'm getting this off, but please share this video and I encourage you to come again. Every weekend, I'm going to put it Saturday night, so it's Sunday morning for some of you, but Saturday evening. If you're in US and watching this, please remember me, Saturday. But I'll schedule it and make sure it stays for a long time. And UAE also, and South Africa, you are lucky you have internet access. Please be on this channel. I'll bring ideas for you. I'm going to come more live more. In fact, I may throw in another one during the week. You tell me, you suggest before I get off, if I came online during the week, which day would it be? We said Saturday. Next time I want to come Saturday night, which is Sunday morning. Which day would it be if it was during the week? Can you please vote? Give an idea. If it's during the week, which day would it be? Your morning. What morning? Or you don't want during the week? Okay, for those of you who watch it later, you can put in the comments which day of the week. I may come twice during the week, but my topic is going to still be some kind of motivation, some kind of personal development, encouraging you to make your life better, but business. Business is my topic. Okay, like I always end these videos or lives, I say, take a very good care of yourself, take a very good care of your families, take very good care of your health. Remember weekend is better. Okay, weekend is better. Then we'll stick with the weekend. Take a step to better. You leave a comment for me, especially if you watch it later. Okay, bye-bye for now.